Good morning, students. Today I am going to explain you chapter 3. I gave you to read this poem in the last class. I hope you have learned this poem. Chapter 3. Is the moon tired? The poet of this poem is Cristina Rossetti, and she has described the moon in this poem, how it looks during the day and how it looks at night and how it looks at dawn. So let's start. Is the moon tired? She looks so pale within her misty veil. She scales the sky from east to west and takes no rest. In earlier classes, I have told you the rhyming words, and here also we have rhyming words pale and veil. You circle these ones and write 1 after them. Again we have west and rest. Circle them and write 2 after that. It means these words rhyme each other. In the exam also, when you are given the poetry prose passage, so you can be asked to write the rhyming word of the given word from the poem itself or apart from the poem. Like if pale is given to you, you can write veil. Or if I ask you to write some other rhyming words of pale apart from the poem, so you can write rail, veil, pale, nail, etc. West, rest, guest, nest, etc. So the poet says, during the daytime, moon looks tired because it looks so pale. It has no color within her misty veil, and in its brightless veil means a thin layer of a cloth, a transparent cloth, that is called veil. You must have seen the Muslim women wearing burqa, and on the face side you must have seen the thin layer of a cloth to see behind that. So in its misty, not brightless, that sheet of the cloth, it looks very tired and it looks very pale. And she scaled the sky from east to west. And what does it do? She has been used for the moon. Moon is always treated as a woman. So she scales. Scales means it climbs up. She climbs up very high in the sky from east to west. And it takes no rest. Without any rest, it climbs high and high in the sky. Before the coming of the night, and when the night comes, before the night, the moon shows papery white. The moon looks very light and dry, as we see at night. And here also we have 2 rhyming words, night and white. You circle them and write 3 after them. Before the dawning of the day, she fades away. You know what is dawning? Dawn means when night is about to disappear and the sun starts to appear. The time between these two is called dawn, when it is not so dark and there is no sunlight. This time is called dawn. So before the dawning of the day, she fades away. Fades away means it disappears. the moon disappears. This is the description of this poem, and the poet has described the moon very well at all parts of the day. Now let's do the question answers. In your fair notebook, you can draw the picture of the moon of your choice, and then on the next page you can start the answers. Chapter 3 is The Moon Tired? Literature Reader. Exercise A. Answer these questions. Why does the poet think that the moon is tired? The poet, we will start the answer from the question itself, and what it thinks we have to tell here. The poet thinks, and one more thing to keep in your mind is the poems are always written in present, so answers are mostly written in present tense. No past form of the verb you have to do. So the poet thinks, does is here, so we will be writing here thinks. The poet thinks, and in place of these we can write so. The poet thinks so because it looks very pale in its misty veil. Now second question. Why does the poet say that the moon takes no rest? Start from the question. The poet says so because it scales the sky from east to west. Question number 3. What does the moon look like before night comes? The moon looks papery white before night comes. Now question number 4. What happens to the moon before daybreak? The moon fades away before daybreak. Now exercise B. The poet has painted a beautiful picture of the moon. Quote any two lines from the poem that refer to the moon as a human being. As a human being, as I told you earlier also, कि moon is supposed to be a woman. So we have chosen these two lines because here she has been used for moon. So she scales the sky from east to west and she fades away. Now children, you have to write all these answers. First you draw the picture of moon in your fair notebook, and then you write these answers neatly in your fair notebook and revise them well. In the next class, I am going to take test of yours. First of all, we will start from the nouns or nouns. So revise your chapter nouns we have done earlier, and next class I will be giving you the assignment to do. Thank you all.